Why am I not surprised that I'm having to do another video about Michaela Nogueira and her shenanigans before the year is over? I'm not quite sure.
I've donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army.
Hey, how you doing? My name's Chelsea. I'm just a lady with a bulldog, a camera, and too many opinions. And I have quite a lot of opinions about Michaela Nogueira. Am I jealous of her? No. Do I think that she puts herself in danger quite a bit? Yes. Do I think that it's not okay for her to lie about things and do unsponsored ad reads and general menace to consumer awareness and like consumer protection and to the FTC? Yeah, I do. However, that's not why we're here today. We're here today because of the angel tree type situations and like the virality of it all. Okay. Good God. Michaela. Now, I have quite a lot of opinions about this, as I do with everything I talk about. Listen, if you see my face on your screen, you're going to hear opinions, but my opinions might not be like exactly what yours are about this, and that's okay. But I do have a lot of them. Hey, now that I have your attention, my eyes are up here. Many of y'all know that I love Christmas. There's almost nothing more that I love more than holiday traditions. And one of those holiday traditions that I have really carried on into my little family is matching Christmas pajamas. That it's literally one of the only times during the year where we can get away with that. Okay. And MeUndies, the sponsor of today's video, has really taken that to the next level with their Match Me collection. Their holiday prints are adorable. The fabrics are super soft. So soft that you won't want to change into your fancy nighttime holiday outfit. You'll want to stay in this comfy loungewear all day long, all week long, well into the new year. Okay. MeUndies has a problem-free philosophy, meaning if you don't like your first pair of MeUndies, it's on them. Not you. But we're talking over 90 million pairs of MeUndies sold and over 90,000, that's a lot of 5-star reviews. So pretty sure you're gonna like them. And of course, they're sustainably made. So if you're buying these for yourself, for your family, giving or getting, you can feel good about wearing them and look good too. And right now, if you want to get up to 50% off of your matching loungewear or maybe matching undies, who knows? I don't know what y'all want to do, whether it's with your partner or with your friend group, whatever you want, you can head over to meundies.com/CCSUAREZ and enter code CCSUAREZ at checkout for up to 50% off. So get matching, get comfy, get cozy, get comfy cozy, dare you, and use code CCSUAREZ at checkout for up to 50% off at meundies.com/CCSUAREZ. Thank you, MeUndies, for sponsoring this video, and thank you to you guys for getting comfy and cozy and matchy and supporting my sponsors. So before we get into this, I feel like we should go over some angel tree basics and what it is, what it isn't, and all that. Okay. A little history lesson, if you will. Okay. Thanks. And you know what? Let's let someone way better spoken. I'm just going to shut up. I'm going to let them explain it. Okay.
Hey everyone, it's Captain Aaron with the Salvation Army in San Francisco. Christmas is one of the most beautiful times of the year, and it's one of the best times for the community to come together and to help those who are in need. Whether it's helping stock our shop for our Angel Tree Toy Assistance Program or helping deliver meals on Christmas morning, there's a number of ways that you can get involved in doing the most good with us. We invite you to consider signing up online at salarmy.us/Christmas volunteer to help us make the seasons bright. Merry Christmas.
And now here are some examples of doing it the right way. We're going to do a little montage. We're going to cut them up, slice them up, so we're not just sitting here watching a bunch of other people's videos, okay?
We're going to do some more angel trees.
There they are. This time we have a 6-year-old boy, a 4-year-old girl, and a 3-year-old boy. Our 6-year-old boy wants a control car. I don't know if he means a remote control car or a car that he can control, so we're going to get him both. They're out of Jeep, so we're going to get him a bike instead. Helmet. Our 3-year-old boy likes Mario. We're also going to get him a Nintendo Switch to play Mario on. Come on, Beans. First place. Let's go. Our 4-year-old girl wants a tricycle. Found it. We had found a little tea set.
Elsa.
We love Elsa too.
Oh, Beans, I don't think that's going to fit.
It's gonna fit.
I got our girl 2 pairs of pajamas, as well as a dress and a jacket. I also got her this little purse. What do we have here?
We got our little boy some polo pants and some tops to match.
Got our Mario lover a little Mario shirt, Pokemon shirt for our little Pokemon trainer. This is everything we got our 4-year-old girl. She only asked for the tricycle, but we also got her some play sets, Barbies, PJs, more clothes over there, a purse, helmet, and then also gift cards for mom. Our boys got a new bike, some Mario Legos, a Nintendo Switch, some clothes, Pokemon toys, a toy car, and then gift cards for mom.
This might take a while.
Now for the gift cards. So this is for one kid, this is for the second kid, and we're boxing up the third kid.
Let's go angel tree shopping. I saw the meanest lady on here do this and it hurt my heart, so let's go do it the right way. And it's full. We got 3. We have a 6-year-old girl, an 8-year-old boy, and a special needs adult female. Okay, let's start with the boy. I feel like that'd be most fun. All right, it says RC car, so let's get him one. I would probably go for this one. They have these little mystery pack Hot Wheels, and that was on his list, so I'm gonna get him a bunch of these. I just heard a little boy scream about a Nerf gun, so that's where we're going next. I'm gonna get 2 so that he can play with his buddies. It also says Lego set. Okay, this one looks really cool. He also said he wanted action figures. I'm not sure which one to get. I'll just get him all of them. Boop. He did not ask for these, but let's get him some tech decks. He'll thank me later for this one. He wanted dinosaurs. These are like hatchable dinosaurs, and I think that's so sick. Oh. One more. I want this right now, so I know an 8-year-old boy would love it. Okay, now let's get my little girl some toys. She wants a scooter and a helmet. That's really cute. She's gonna freaking love this. Oh, you can draw on them. It all matches too. That's so cute. Okay, next is baby dolls. LOL dolls. Cute. Take and eat gummy candy. Low-key, I want this for myself. I think it's the last one, so she gets it. Let's get some Barbies too. I have a blind Barbie. We're gonna teach her about inclusivity. Got like a little pop star Barbie. And then there's like a horse rider Barbie. All right, we got our little baby alive. They used to be so much cooler than this, but I guess it'll do. It's like a pet bird. That's dope. She asked for a small dollhouse, but we're not getting her a small dollhouse. Oh, she's getting this baby. Okay, let's start on the adult special needs female. Let's get her a water bottle. I think this is pretty accessible. One hand, straw. Kind of a generalist, so I'm not sure what kind of limitations she might have. I'm just gonna do my best. I'm gonna get her fabric markers and totes, little aprons, so that she can customize them for herself or her family. These are cute. They're like little DIY bracelet kits. We'll get her teal and purple. I'm gonna get some bedding for the little boy, a little blankie to match. For the little girl, let's go with this and her matching blanket. I'm gonna get some bedding for my adult. Gotta get her a cozy blanket too. This one's so soft. I'm gonna get my adult some nice cozy socks. We got her an XL sweat set. I wanna get a sweater, but I'm trying to be aware of sensory issues. This one feels pretty soft and it's very cute. I'm also gonna grab some slippers. Come on, that fit would be so cute. Okay, I'm gonna get her seamless undies also. Trying to avoid sensory issues here. I'm gonna get this for the little girl. Get this one for the little boy. She's looking very full. Let's go check out. Here she is.
I know. Crazy for me to be like, Becca Bloom did it, right? She did though. She did. All right. She did. And angel trees this year specifically have been really causing, I don't want to say a lot of uproar, but people love this type of content. And listen, if I wasn't funding a docuseries and like in pre-production for that, I would go ham on it. I think I can still get in some angel tree selections and stuff by the end of the week. I'm not quite sure. Some people have said there's like a deadline of the 15th. I didn't think that was true. I thought it was like the 20th. I don't know. I'm not an angel tree expert. I don't know. But either way, angel trees in doing them personally, I think it's such a great idea, not only from a marketing perspective for these companies and charities and all that for these big retailers, but then also for content creators in general. But then also, it's not like you're just donating to a big charity or a big nonprofit where the money isn't necessarily going to go to specifically helping people during Christmas. Probably going to go towards like their operation costs and things like that, right? And hey, donating is donating. That's wonderful. That's great. Personally, and this is just my preference, I would rather like absolutely be able to know where the donation is going and being able to give to like a specific person or family. Like for instance, this with my channel. Sometimes I will ask people who, you know, I've recognized their usernames, or like they say they've had maybe like their comment or their DM or something just like really hits home for me. Please, I feel like I just opened up a floodgate. Please don't DM me your sob story, please. It's tough for all of us out here. But a lot of times, like I will ask like, oh my gosh, well, like send me your PayPal email or something. Or I like to give directly to people and like help people in that way. And not everyone does that. Not everyone can do that. I understand that. But when it comes to angel trees, like you are making such a difference in someone's the Christmas and their life and their childhood and their memories. And that's amazing. And even if I cannot stand James Charles, I love that he went above and beyond and did it. Like, even though he made content out of it, I don't care if people think it's performative. That's even something that Jaclyn Hill, another OG YouTuber, content creator, whatever, that she's quite controversial. A lot of people don't like her for whatever reason, valid or invalid. And her take was even like, listen, I give a lot. And I know she does. I know her family. Her family and her husband's family are very giving. They're wonderful people. However, people are going to hate you no matter what. And they're going to think you're being performative no matter what. Either way, the end goal is there. You are giving and donating and like changing a kid's Christmas. That's wonderful. So I don't care if you have so much money to give and, oh, you should have given more, or like, oh, well, don't make content out of it. Who cares? Doesn't matter. You did it. Awesome. Wonderful. Or like, oh, it's self-serving. You're just doing it to make yourself look good. Who cares? They did it. That's wonderful. Like, absolutely wonderful. And just in case, like I don't know, maybe you're going to do it late, or I don't even know when this video is going up, or if you know, want some tips for next year, there's this content creator, Luke, and he's actually in my area. I'm pretty positive. He's so sweet. I love him so much. He has no idea who I am, but his like whole brand is like, I'm your gay bestie. And I'm pretty sure he put this on TikTok, but he also put it on his Facebook page too. And so he kind of went through like, this is how I labeled them. This is how I did this. And, you know, it says like the kid's name and like how old they are and like has, you know, their tag, whatever. And he was talking about how like the bar that he goes to, like him and a bunch of his friends they hand him out or whatever. And then they have like they have like a big party basically. And that's when like you deliver it. Like, that's amazing. So it doesn't have to be just ones through like the Salvation Army or through Walmart. Like, I know Salvation Army does theirs at mostly Walmarts. And then a lot of people have seen a lot of problems with Salvation Army. So I personally don't do that one. Salvation Army does really great things as well and does help people, yes. But you can give back any way you want. You don't have to film it. You shouldn't have to be able to prove something like that. But it's different when you are a content creator and someone who does a lot of trending things. And especially if you have been saying that you are going to do this and give back. And the way that Michaela handled this was just really, really gross, because she didn't make this content. And we'll get to in a minute how she tried to recover from it or something.
I have all the angel tree gifts packed. I put them in these moving bags and then labeled them. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5 and 6. And then I have their hygiene kits. They came together so well. I'm very excited about them. So the girls are identical. They each have a loofah, different hairbrushes for different hair types, cotton swabs, toothbrush, toothpaste, lotion, first aid kit, some floss, bath bombs, shampoo, some conditioner and detangler, hand sanitizer, hair bands, and body wash. The boy is the one who actually asked for this hygiene kit, so I got him a little more stuff in bulk. Starting with toothbrushes, I got him some hair product, lotion, hand sanitizer, loofahs, toothpaste, 4-pack, shampoo, deodorant, Q-tips. There's Axe body wash and Axe body spray in there. Also some more deodorant, floss. There are razors in here somewhere, and a first aid kit. To keep track of them, I'm stapling paper around the handles and then putting on a tag with their name. Now I'm just gonna pack up my truck and take them to the bar. It's cool because the night that you deliver all the gifts, they have a party basically at the bar, and all the bartenders work. They have raffles, and then they donate a bunch of money to fulfill more gifts for kids and kind of even out the playing field for all the gifts. All delivered! Yay!
Now, we already talked a little bit about like my opinions about the performative aspect of it, but I do want to go, do like a little temperature check. And I would like to do that with a lot of my videos, even if people don't agree with me specifically, or, maybe I just want you to be able to see like, what are other people saying basically? And I've been trying to do that with my videos a lot lately. Again, even if I don't agree with someone, still I want you to see like what a lot of other people out there are saying. So this person talks about the like performative aspect of all of this. And yes, sometimes it can be very performative. However, the end goal, you're changing someone's Christmas, okay?
I understand when people get pissed off at influencers for doing something just to be performative. That being said, the amount of influencers doing like these angel tree stuff, if you're doing something because it's a trend, and that trend is helping people in need, I feel like there is probably worse stuff you could be doing on your platform. I didn't do anything with Angel Tree. I did Operation Santa because it's with USPS instead of Salvation Army. I actually really wanted to show my haul because like I got some good shit for that. Specifically chose a family who had, let's just say, niche interest that I know a lot about and who desperately needed some very expensive stuff for an infant. As I was wrapping the gifts, I had the realization that one of the kids with their very specific niche interest, it is very likely that they follow me. I don't want them finding out from my page that I'm the one that got them the gifts. I know people are going to comment and be like, I would love it if I found out Love Bunny got me my Christmas gifts. Let me just put it into perspective with my own history. When I was a kid, we suffered severe financial instability. Food insecurity was a huge thing. I remember my mom telling us that we wouldn't really be getting presents. We wouldn't have a big Thanksgiving meal. We'd be eating chicken pot pies. Miraculously, under the tree, there were suddenly a lot of gifts. And suddenly we'd have Christmas dinner. We'd have a Thanksgiving meal. And what I didn't know as a kid was that my mom was protecting us. She didn't want us as children to understand the financial insecurity our family was in. We would be in the other room when the church would drop off boxes of food. I wouldn't come with her to the food pantry. We didn't know it wasn't Santa who got us the gifts. Sometimes the kids know what they're signing up for when they do these kind of charities. The family that I got, it was very clear that the adult had written the lists. I don't want these children to find out about their financial insecurity by watching one of my videos.
Love Bunny, how dare you make me feel feelings? I hadn't even thought about that. And listen, I'm going to acknowledge my privilege. I grew up very privileged and very thankful to my parents. My son also is going to, I hate this phrase, like want for nothing, but yes. But also, that's such an interesting person. I'm so happy we included this one. To be fair, I hadn't watched it all the way through. But like, that's such an amazing aspect of this, of like, you don't want the kid to watch it and then realize like, maybe afterwards, you're like, wait, these are the presents that this person got. And like, they live in my area or something like that, right? And some parents don't want their children to know the financial insecurity. And I hadn't even thought about that aspect of it. This person's amazing. Oh God. Love Bunny, I love you. Also, they did make the point of like, I didn't want to go through Salvation Army, so I did it through USPS or UPS, whichever one. Sounds like a thing USPS would do, not UPS. No offense, UPS. But also, there are a lot of like churches that do it. There are a lot, like I know there's one at my church. There are a lot of employers that do it. Like a lot will just put the Angel Tree on the sales floor, like next to the top performers. I'd worked at a few places where I'm like, why is this so close to my desk? This seems purposeful. But of course, again, I don't care if it's performative, just like Bunny said, but I really do find that to be an interesting aspect of this. But also, like, you can share without like showing exactly what you're getting them. I think that's a way to do it too. But I think being like respectful of it is important. But hey, we're learning, we're growing, we're figuring out how to do this better. And maybe next year, the Angel Tree stuff will be a little bit less messy. But overall, like that being a trend is so heartwarming and so wonderful. I know personally, I've seen a lot of people just being so generous on TikTok and on Instagram, like to where it's very much so influenced me to be much more generous, much more generous. And I'm already a very giving person, and I'm very much so of the mindset, like, I don't need this money, you take it. I'm fine. I'm taken care of. I got paid off. Like, yes, I have business expenses, but like I hardly make a profit at sometimes. You know, my family's fine. The way we have everything set up, we're good. But it's like there's so many times where I'm over tipping to a crazy amount or just giving and buying things for people. And I swear it's because I see other people doing the same thing on social media, and it's like really has influenced me in a positive way. And I think that's amazing. And especially like this season as well, I think it's wonderful. But what Love Bunny said, I think is a great thing to be very conscious of. So we've got people making great points. We've got people talking about the marketing of it all, which we'll get into in a minute. And we've got people talking about the, financial insecurity and protecting your children and all that. And there's something to say there. There's something to say of like this being personal and being able to really, be one-on-one and help people. And it's going directly to them. And that's so impactful. And who cares if it's performative? The end result is good. So it doesn't matter. And then there's Michaela Noguera. So let's go over what she's been up to.
Child, not Michaela getting sick of y'all bothering her about them angel trees.
While you guys are going off in my comment sections, I'm gonna go spend time with my family.
Girl!
And I hope you will too. Go be present with the people you love. Love you.
If you're just now tuning into this story, beauty influencer Michaela Noguera had been saying since November, I think, that she was going to do angel trees. And this was on more than one occasion. People kept asking her about it, asking when she was going to do it. She said patience. Then eventually she kept saying she was going to do it next weekend and then in December. The thing is, y'all, she keeps trolling people that keep asking her about it. For example, somebody commented, "Did you do angel tree?" And then Michaela replies back, "Did you?" Somebody else wrote, "I was able to save enough to do too. I was excited. So what about you?" And then Michaela said, "Didn't happen if there's no video." Ooh, touche. People are camped out in the comment sections of her recent TikToks asking, "Where's the angel tree video? Did you record it? Why are you ignoring the elephant in the room?" People feel lied to and even wonder how she even still has supporters after doing this bait and switch. But then you have some other people asking, why does she need to record herself doing the angel trees in order for the donations to be valid? And even if she were to post the video now, y'all would just say it's performative. And then you have the commenter at the bottom saying, why are people bullying her to do angel trees? She can literally do whatever she wants with her money. And then Michaela replies back, "I am living for all of the free engagement that it's giving my page."
Listen, I'm gonna need people on TikTok and really just like her fans in general to learn that like Michaela does not care. She's gonna keep putting on a fake accent. She's gonna keep trolling people and saying just egregious things to engagement bait and do bait and switches. And I'm not saying she's like a horrible human, but when it comes to being genuine, it's money over everything. And some other people have said as well, like made the point of like her saying, which we'll get to in a second too, her saying, "Oh, I donated to Salvation Army, like $25,000 or whatever." And it's like, okay, but that's not the point of this. The point of this is to like spread cheer and like help someone's Christmas and like make a kid's Christmas or a senior citizen. Like that's what it's for. It's not for you to just throw money at it. Like, and sure, yes, that does good too, but that's not personalized. Like that's not it, girl. And of course, yes, she can do whatever she wants with her money. But when you've said for so long that you are going to do this content, your fans want to see this content, and then you say you're going to do it and do it and do it, and then you never do it, especially when you are one of the people on the app that makes the most money ever on the app. However, that's from trolling people. That's from getting this engagement. Like at this point, I'm just like, what do people expect from Michaela? Truly though, it's fascinating. I find her and just like her in general and her career trajectory and the engagement and all that, I find it truly fascinating, and that she just doesn't care. She doesn't give a flying something. I've been trying really hard to not use profanity. Not working.
Michaela did say in a video she posted a few hours ago that she still plans to do angel tree on the 14th. That's always been the plan. And for some reason, if she's too late, she's already donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army.
Also, for those asking about the angel tree, I don't know what the hell's going on in my comment section, but I always plan to do it on December 14th because I'm getting together with my college friends that day, and that's the day we're going to do it. It does say it ends on the 15th, so that's what I plan to do. Now, if it does end earlier than I thought, and I'm not able to do it on Sunday, I've donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army, and that will do a lot faster than I can do going to Walmart and buying angel tree stuff. But I'm still going to attempt to do it if they have it.
Hey, but like also, no, it doesn't. That can go a lot farther than me buying stuff for, well, angel tree. No, it doesn't. Like I said, that goes to like their operation costs and stuff like that, like for the organization. Like that's not going towards buying presents for kids for Christmas. That's not what that goes towards. Like it's just laziness. Just go do it. Like it's literally not hard. You have so much money. So much money. It's just laziness at this point. It's like, oh, I was going to wait until my college friends. And also like, why is she saying like it's over on the 15th? What do you mean it's over? Like, that's not necessarily true either, I don't think. Right? Okay, so everything I'm seeing here is saying that gift drop-off often the first week or so of December 11th in the Tampa Bay area, December 6th in North Texas. So, I mean, it might be different in her area. I don't know, but it does say that there is a deadline, typically between December 8th and 15th, national status, December 17th. Okay, so a week before Christmas Eve, basically. Yeah, but like I said, there's a lot of people who in places that do angel trees, like bars or, small businesses and stuff, and they don't have like those types of deadlines. So I'm sure you could figure it out. But again, in my opinion, it's just laziness and engagement baiting. Speaking of engagement baiting, engagement really comes before everything else to this woman.
For those asking about the angel tree, I don't know what the hell's going on in my comment section, but I've donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army, And that will do a lot faster than I can do going to Walmart and buying angel trees.
Michaela hyped her fans up to believe that she would be participating in the angel tree donations this year. Then suddenly, the story changed, and instead, she gave a $25,000 donation to the Salvation Army. But that is not what her fans wanted to see.
Guess what time it is?
What time is it?
It's time for a holiday giveaway. This may just be my biggest giveaway yet.
And now it's Christmas giveaway season. And instead of giving away thoughtful gifts to her supporters, 7 lucky people will be receiving old PR packages and alleged expired makeup.
I have made the extremely difficult decision to get rid of all of my makeup. Because I'm giving it to you.
Michaela Nogueira knew exactly what she was doing. She threw the bomb, stepped back, and watched it explode. Because outrage sells. Engagement comes before everything.
So we talked about this whole engagement cycle that Michaela does in my last Michaela video, which was unfortunately like 2 weeks ago. So we talked about that where she will post like something sad and then something like rage baity, and then she'll have an announcement of some kind. So the last one was, you know, something sad, something rage baity, which was her closet. And then after that, to get the hype up to increase her engagement and her views, then it was like her beauty brand was coming out with like miniatures or some like that. And then this one is, you know, getting people mad and talking about her, about angel trees. And then guess what? She's doing a holiday giveaway of old makeup, basically. And it's just like, okay, Michaela, but you have to be following her. You have to comment on some stuff and blah, blah, blah. Again, that's not altruistic. And sure, doing an angel tree can be performative. And yeah, that can get you viewers, that can get you, you know, more engagement, all that. But this is way more of like benefiting yourself rather than benefiting someone else, you know?
Once these influencers have gotten all their fans and followers panties in a wad to the point where they're arguing and going at it with each other in the comment sections, they like to end their strategy plan off with this every single time.
While you guys are going off in my comment sections, I'm going to go spend time with my family. And I hope you will too. I'll be present with the people you love. Love you.
All right, so you heard the last girl just talk about like the expired makeup, and there is a reason why people are saying that. So makeup obviously has a shelf life. For a lot of products, it's, you know, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months. Do people keep it longer than that? Absolutely. And you're using it on yourself? Absolutely. But to be giving it away and like gifting it to someone and gifting them expired makeup, like that's gross. Don't do that. But this person talks about it as well and shows more of it. Keep in mind, just because I show someone on my channel doesn't mean that I co-sign them, okay? This person might be more of a troll than Rich Lux, but let's get into it.
I was asking about the angel tree. I don't know what the hell's going on in my comment section. It does say it ends on the 15th. So now if it does end earlier than I thought, I've donated $25,000 to the Salvation Army. And that will do a lot faster than I can do going to Walmart and buying angel tree stuff.
Michaela Nogueira gaslights her fans about this angel tree drama. She gave away old expired makeup that was just sitting away in her drawer from 2017, and fans are calling her out.
So keep in mind, the Tarte Toasted palette, you can still buy that, just so you know. Tarte may have sent that to her more recently. We don't know when that was sent to her. It did come out in either like 2017, 2018, I believe, or 2019, but it did come out around then. I remember that because it came out around the same time as like I started my YouTube channel and I started making beauty content. Thank God we stopped doing that. But we don't know when she got that. And also, it's just funny that this person's like, she's giving away super expired makeup. If that was Tarte PR, Michaela wasn't on Tarte's PR list in 2017. Michaela wasn't even like around on the internet in 2017, you know? So she wouldn't have been on like the first round of PR with that. So I don't think that that palette is from 2017. Like, I don't think it's like a 9-year-old palette. But again, you can buy that new. And sometimes brands like Tarte will send out like kind of like they're like holy grail types of palettes and products. And I mean, I'd say the Tartelette Toasted palette is like one of their more popular ones. I used to have it. I loved it. It was a great neutrals palette. So just keep that in mind. Actually, does that palette have a plain, like a non-shimmery white-ish color? Because if so, I need it. I'm going to go ahead and buy that. Not me being influenced by Michaela.
Some tax auditors are coming out and claiming that Michaela Nogueira could write this off on her LLC. Fans are also ashamed because they're saying this is only coming off of the back of her being called out. Fans are clapping back saying she was too busy working to 5 to do an angel tree. Also, you can do this, but not an angel tree? Now, Michaela Nogueira has been teasing this angel tree video since mid-November. Now, multiple times she said that she will be posting this and to have some patience.
Now, of course, like I said, I want to include like all sides and a bunch of different opinions and takes on situations. And I did see multiple people being like, not you sending expired makeup. Now, just because I'm playing devil's advocate, I hate that term, saying like, okay, we don't know if like that's when she got it. But just from like an influencer standpoint, I hate when people do that and just make shit up and then just run with it. So I did want to include that. I did want to, you know, give another option there. But this guy also says, like, you know, it's not new for her to send out like expired makeup. And just because a product hasn't been opened, like it has a shelf life as well. And then like it has like from when you open it too. So keep that in mind. Just because it hasn't been opened doesn't mean that it like doesn't expire.
Michaela Nogueira does weekly fan giveaways. Well, the last time we were here, we literally uncovered that she keeps her fan giveaways in the tub. Well, I think it's no surprise when her fans are receiving old shattered makeup. And the cherry on the cake is even some of the makeup is moldy, which is probably from her keeping in the tub, and y'all were going crazy on me. This should not be allowed. Like, I'm sorry. If you're gonna send makeup to your fans, at least make sure it's new and it's not shattered, or it's moldy, girl. Especially after Jeffree Star is exposing her for making $150,000 a post. This is crazy, girl. You can't even send your fans good makeup. It's just greed, or Michaela Nogueira truly doesn't want to give away any of her good makeup. And these are the followers that have her back at no matter the cost.
A bunch of y'all tagged me in this one and I loved it. Probably too much. It was really, really funny. So this is someone not only like making fun of her, but like making fun of other people too.
Are you doing any angel trees this year? I had to sign my son up for one. No! Why is your child entitled to my money? It's not my fault. His mom is a lazy bum. People like me actually work hard for the things we have. Hey, will you give my child free? No! What are you doing today? Switching in my car because I'm driving a musty-ass 2025 Mercedes G-Wagon and it's almost 2026, so I need something more new. If you did an angel tree and filmed it, you would really be using your platform for good. Okay, send me 30 galaxies. If you guys send me 30 galaxies and get me 30,000 views on here, then I'll go do an angel tree at the Dollar Tree. Like, they think that their kids deserve expensive or nice things. No, I'll go to the dollar store and do it to make you guys happy. And it's a tax write-off. Can we please see your nails? They look so good. Guys, I have a design on. You know, designs cost extra money. Oh, hey! I can't afford Christmas presents for my kid, but can I see your nails? You guys can't afford it. Why do you want to see them? Here. Woo, woo, woo. Can you see them? Gosh, these people are so stupid, bro. You have all this money. Why don't you ever give back to your community? Oh my gosh. Why are you guys such losers?
That was peak comedy. I love it. I loved that. Actually, too much, I think. Ho, ho, ho. Am I right? I'm sorry. Anyway, so hey, happy ChelsMas. Next year, I'm going to be a lot more organized and I'm going to pre-film all of these instead of throwing on my Mrs. Claus little dress. That has been faded pink. Anyways, the code word for today's ChelsMas little clip installment, whatever that you need to comment down below if you would like the chance to be randomly picked to win $200 for this Christmas season is Wiggum. WIGGUM. And that will be randomly chosen. Don't have to comment more than once. You can if you want, but that will not increase your chances because it is randomly selected. And those winners will be announced on the 22nd, I think. If not, the 23rd, okay? All right. It's been real rough, okay? Also listen to the Elizabeth podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Okay, that's it. Goodbye. Okay, so here's an example of someone who also has a ginormous platform, equal to Michaela's basically, on TikTok, and basically had to end up apologizing about it and took accountability, did it the right way, basically, instead of the way Michaela did it. Because I know there's going to be people who be like, well, what do you want her to do? I want her to be like this man, this beautiful, zoomed in faced man.
Angel trees. I just found out about them. Call me late to the party. but I want to do my own rendition of them. So let's talk about it. So angel trees, I just found out what they was this holiday season. But I want to do it in a way where I know exactly where the toy's going to go, and I don't have to guess if they actually going to go to the kids that they say they're going to go to. So instead of angel trees, we want to do what we're going to call family trees. And that basically means we just going to buy a bunch of toys. And the way we want to do it is I want my FYP, my timeline, whatever you want to call it, flooded with videos of kids talking to Santa. And this is children of all ages. If you're not comfortable with your children being on camera, I fully understand. You can send it to me. You can DM it to me. You could email it. You can follow me on IG if you want to and just send it over there. However you feel comfortable with getting it to me. But I personally want to scroll and see the holiday joy. I just want to see kids talking about Christmas, talking about toys, and we just gonna scroll and watch the videos as a family, and we gonna pick as a family whoever we think should get the toys. Y'all can also vote in the comments, and y'all can repost who y'all feel like should win. And like the other things we've been blessed enough to do this holiday season, I know the media might not talk about this a lot, but you seeing it and passing it on to your people is more than enough. So even if you can't participate or you don't got kids that want to participate, a repost goes a long way. God bless you.
Okay, now you might be thinking, why do you have to apologize? Why did people not like this? And at first I'm like, oh, okay, sure. But then I'm also like, wait, no, I don't like it. Also, kind of feels like it would have like pulled people away from like the idea of, angel trees. And again, it doesn't have to be Salvation Army. There are a bunch of companies, a bunch of organizations and businesses that do it. You don't have to do it through a certain company, right? And so I really like these points that a lot of people are making on his, and again, he apologized. Keith Lee is a top tier man. All right. Don't make me zoom in like him. Anyways, this person said, Keith is finally making so much money, he's out of touch because this competition is not it, sir. And this person said, not cool. Sounds like a humiliation ritual, having kids beg for Christmas gifts and basic necessities. And I think we're also forgetting that many of these families who are in need of the services might not have access to internet and social media. I'm a huge fan, but I think this is a horrible way to go about it. To be honest, I'd recommend getting a hold of social workers in your area and they will give you families that need help. This seems competitive in nature and distasteful in my opinion. This girl, Emily, that commented that, I really like the getting a hold of social workers idea. I really, really, really like that a lot. But Keith Lee took accountability. So if you want to go watch his video, go for it. But we're going to show a little recap of all of it that this guy did because this video is already going to be long.
Keith Lee really said, you are not about to involve me in any angel tree drama. Let me apologize now. He recently posted a video saying he had just found out about angel trees, but wasn't sure if the gifts go to the actual families, so he wanted to do his own version of it, where families can make videos asking what them and their kids want for Christmas, and they can either tag him and post it on social media or email him the videos directly. Keith and his family would then scroll through the angel tree, he's calling them family tree submissions, and decide which family gets their wishes fulfilled. The whole purpose of this was to be positive and spread holiday cheer on the FYP, but it was not received that way. He got a lot of backlash with people saying that this was unfair and evil to make poor families and kids compete for gifts. Volunteers confirmed that the angel tree gifts do absolutely go to the kids and that the majority of the parents are extremely grateful for them. Overall, people were saying that this contest was out of touch. It was giving letting poor kids perform for you, and also it's unfair to the people that don't have phones and can't easily access social media. And then somebody also made a very great point. What if the family wants to ask for more than just trivial items like toys and whatnot? What if they need toiletries? You know what I'm saying? Like, that could be embarrassing to ask for publicly or even in an email. Keith saw the responses and took accountability, basically apologizing for not thinking that angel tree wasn't legitimate, because it definitely is, and said he will be asking the Salvation Army how can he help out and donate this season, as well as trying to see if there's any more angel trees that he can fulfill in his area. To not go back in his word, Keith Lee did say that he would still be trying to fulfill as many of the family trees as possible for the people that did submit their videos to him. The comment section was a lot more positive and supportive this time around.
Now, here's another example, kind of like Michaela, worse actually, of someone like not apologizing and just being really gross. So there's actually a reaction / like whiteboard. We call it a murder board in this household, and so does my researcher, so I like that she put that. But like a conspiracy board, like connecting everything. So I really like these explanations and these like recaps and stuff like that, so we're not just sitting here for hours and hours. But Jesse and Lily over at Do We Know Them actually highlighted this lady on one of their recent episodes and like went all the way through it. Jesse and Lily's commentary is always hilarious, but like they make such good points, so definitely go watch it. I will try to remember to link it down below, but if not, it's this thumbnail right here. Let's go over some Angel Tree TikTok drama explained, everything you need to know.
Fellas, have y'all heard about the Angel Tree drama on TikTok?
Absolutely not. Hasn't hit my feed yet. Sounds like it's the most wonderful time of the year, though.
Despicable sister Cookie Dough is coming into hot water. She signed up for the Angel Tree program and documented her shopping spree.
Cookie Dough is just her name? Is that her government, or?
She's been assigned one boy and one girl to buy presents for. She is already a boy mom, and the entire time throughout her shopping spree, she is complaining about this poor little girl's wish list, saying it's way too specific.
Girls want a lot. She never had gifts before. You think she know how to write a gift list out?
She walks into this saying the suggested minimum is $30, so our budget is $30.
Don't sign up for Angel Tree program if you're gonna be a penny pincher.
I'd be crashing out on Christmas.
She said, listen, all these gifts that the girls listing, how do I even know what these are?
I don't know.
You could look them up on your phone, you fool. She said she wants a doll, but I don't know the girl's ethnicity, so I'm not really sure what doll to get.
Oh, I mean, they do have black and white Barbies these days.
If I'm a white guy, do I need a white baby doll?
No, that's true. That's a good point, actually.
Representation matters, however.
She's complaining about how the girl's list is too extensive. Meanwhile, she said, the boy, so concise, beautiful. He only wants this, 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 and this.
Oh, Jesus, sounds like a boy mom.
Sounds like a pick-me.
You're in the holiday seasons, too. It makes me sick.
I just want a football, and I'm good to go.
She determines that the girl will only be getting one gift. She buys a gift for the boy, a remote control car. Says, it breaks my heart to think of him only opening one gift. Let's go to Walmart after this.
That's where you lost me.
She's missing the whole point of this program. We want to make these kids feel loved around the holidays.
Remote control car, pretty sick, though.
But the point is that she's hooking up the little boy and not the little girl. What's the problem?
You're supposed to try to get as much from the list as possible. Some of these kids' parents are in prison. Some of them might not have parents.
And it sounds like if she's penny pinching, maybe she should sign her son up for Angel Tree. Somebody else get him gifts.
She walked into Salvation Army without an army.
People are saying you're making more from this one video than the money that you put into Angel Tree.
That's a good point.
It's a great point.
People forgot about the Creative Rewards program.
He said, why should I be crucified for doing something that their parents can't?
Why'd you sign up for the program? I'm just so confused. It was like she was court ordered to do Angel Tree and she's mad about it. You're the one who signed up.
She's using the kids for clout.
They should be grateful for whatever they get. And if they don't, that's on them.
Wow. They're kids.
I'm sure they are grateful.
She's turning Angel Tree into Angel Me.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow.
That's a fucking bar right there, bro. That's a bar.
This wasn't even my idea. It was my husband's idea. I actually prefer to give to animal shelters.
The whole time I was thinking cat mom, and now it makes sense.
What makes me sick about people who value animals over human beings, don't even fucking get me started.
Not all hope is lost because a good Samaritan in the area took over and is fulfilling all of their present wish list just in time for the holidays. Very reminiscent of Arnold Schwarzenegger in Jingle All the Way.
Turbo Man.
With the great brother Sinbad.
So everyone's happy.
She's still getting violated on TikTok, but she's made a brand pivot. Her name is no longer Cookie Dough. Her name is now
The Grinch.
Be the change you want to see in the world. To quote the impeccable brother Gandhi.
You went Ron Artest and went Meta World Peace on us.
I thought Common said that.
Gandhi got it from Common.
What are your overarching thoughts on the Angel Tree fiasco?
Cookie Dough started by wanting to do for the kids, ultimately decided she was doing for herself. And for that, Santa's giving her cold this holiday season. Stupid.
Now, we love Hannah Alonso here. Did you know that? We love her so much. Hannah Alonso we're like a Sour Patch Kid together. She's sweet. I'm not. She's amazing. Love her so much. And this is her reaction in response to this crappy lady's half-assed apology. So let's hand it over to Hannah. Again, I always like to show y'all different people's reactions and also mine, of course, but really give you a feel for let's do an internet temperature check. You know, what are other people saying? What are just random people on the internet saying? What are the comments saying? What am I saying? Who knows?
Angel Tree wasn't even my choice. It was Jordan's. I pursue animals when it comes to donating because animals didn't ask to be here. I mean, kids didn't have to be here either, but you would catch me on a foot website trying to buy my kids their damn Christmas. That's what I would be doing because kids are just as innocent. And I truly think that the world just needs happiness.
Maybe I'm misinterpreting this, but I really don't think I am. I'm pretty sure that she just alluded to the fact that she would sell feet pics on the internet before she would ever consider applying to be on an angel tree. She is taking a dig at these parents for being on these trees. The beggars can't be choosers attitude is so vile when you are talking about literal children. They still deserve to have a nice Christmas. You just never know who the child is on the receiving end of these things, what their circumstances, what's their home life like. I think the best we can do is treat that child as if they were your own, with kindness, with love, with care, with consideration, without acting annoyed and inconvenienced by the thing that you signed up for.
So that's going to be it for this video. Keith Lee, zoom in. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, Keith Lee, zoom out. Anyways, I hope y'all have an amazing, I almost said a grading. That's not a word. What's happening? I don't know. An amazing rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching this. An amazing holiday. We just hit 212,000 subscribers. That's weird. Who let that happen? No idea, not me. And I hope you've enjoyed all the content we've put out this year. It's been a lot of content. Hope your holiday is absolutely wonderful. Don't forget about ChelsMas. Don't forget about it. And even if you think it's performative, I mean, even if you do or don't, whatever, I don't know. Listen, I don't care. As long as people are being taken care of. And listen, should we? Well, actually, we should live in a society where people are paid a living wage and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you're right. However, that's not the case, unfortunately. Okay. So give where you can. If you can't, that's fine. I appreciate you. Other people, I'm sure, do too. And also, did you know that your butt looks good? But that's only if you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, you are dead to me and I'm going to scream in your face. If you don't comment on this video, you're going to have diarrhea. But a very quick, instant cure to that is if you subscribe and you comment on this video. If you share it, you'll never get hemorrhoids ever again in your life. Studies have shown there's scientific proof, okay? Don't come for me. Don't look that up. All right. Stay spicy, stay feral, stay, I don't know, stay something, and I'll see ya on the flippity flop. I'm delirious. I don't know what's happening. Okay, goodbye.